Welcome to the Teresa Harding podcast, where you will learn from one of the top leaders in the network marketing industry. Teresa Harding has grown her team to over millions of people. She's grown online and she's grown offline, and now she's ready to show you the secrets. So get ready to change the way you think. She truly cares about the success of her team and the people that she teaches. So get ready to learn the tips, tricks, and secrets that will allow you to grow a successful business in the 21st century.
I'm Teresa Harding, and this is the Teresa Harding Podcast. This podcast is for people who know that this industry is not about the network marketer anymore. It's about the people we serve and the change we can make in other people's lives. It's about the entrepreneur inside of each of us who's trying to find our voice. It's for the people who want to change the world and are looking for the most powerful way to make that happen. Hello, welcome. I'm excited you're here to join me. I am Teresa Harding, and I want to tell you a little bit more about why I am doing this. Why am I putting out this content? Why am I starting a channel, doing a podcast, doing all of these things to try to reach out to you? And all this content I'm putting out is free content. I'll tell you why. It's because I am fed up. I seriously am sick and tired of three things. Number one, I am sick and tired of people thinking that in order to grow your business, in order to create more sales, you have to be slimy, you have to be pushy, you have to use these gross sales tactics that make your customer feel like they don't even want you there. People don't understand that when you do sales, when you grow your business, it can absolutely be service oriented. You can absolutely serve your customer, your client, your patient. You can serve them in a way that leaves them thanking you for letting them pay you to do what you did. That might sound a little out there, but I am telling you it can be done. I have been doing this for 12 years. I've made so many mistakes. I can't even count. I haven't been as successful as I've been because I'm so brilliant. It's because I've made the mistakes. I've lived through it. I've had to learn, sometimes the hard way, sometimes from the masters. I've learned from some of the best. There are some great salespeople out there, but I'll tell you this. A lot of the salespeople out there that I see are teaching things that are wrong. They're teaching you how to do things that either don't work, or maybe they work in the short term. They work in the short term, and then as your business grows, you're losing customers because they've lost faith in you, because they don't trust you, because they don't feel like you're letting them get to know you. I am telling you, there's a way that is beautiful, that is so fun. I've helped men, I've helped women, I've helped millennials to grow their businesses into 5, 6, 7-figure incomes, and it is so much fun. Third base hit, and they do something really great and it works. And they do it one time and they start teaching everyone and saying, hey, this is what works. Everybody do this. Everybody come. Let me show you. This is exactly how you do it. But they don't realize that that's not something that's tested. It's not something that's going to work in every industry, across any business, with any type of personality. One thing that I kind of teach people is that when you have a training, if it's a good training, it will help a certain percentage of the population. It might help the percentage of the population who is the same type of personality as you, or maybe the people who are, good salespeople, like people who consider themselves to be, oh, I'm good at that, or I know a lot of people, or I'm in this industry. It might work for that small percentage of people. That can be good training, but that's just good training. Great training is when it works for a huge percentage of the population. If the principles and the tactics that you are teaching, the strategies that someone teaches you, if they work for at least 75 to 80% of the population, then that's great training. But you want to know what? We're not done at that point. At that point, that's fine. But what about the other 15% of the population? To me, we're not done figuring out what those principles are or how to apply them to a business until we have figured out how to make it work for anyone, anytime, anywhere. That's what my tactics do. And it's because I figured it out through problem solving, learning from the best, There are so many ways we can learn, and I'm really good at learning from my mistakes. I don't come across very many people who've made as many mistakes as I have, but I'll tell you what, I learned from them. And I want to teach you the tactics, the strategies that are going to create real success in your business. That's why we're here, because I don't want you having to feel like you've got to give up on your dreams. If you've tried it and it's not successful, it's not your fault. It's because nobody taught you and you're trying to find the right teacher. But to me, it's not good enough training until it's what I would call brilliant. Brilliant training is when you have figured out a way to take that principle, that tactic, and make it work for every single person. If it doesn't work for every person, I don't care what kind of personality they are. I don't care what kind of business they're in. I don't care what kind of skills they still struggle with. If that is a real, true principle, if it's a real thing that actually works, it's a tactic, it's a strategy that is brilliant, it will work across the board. And that is what I want to bring you. And you can tell I'm passionate about it because I've been helping people for years and years. And I come across so many people whose dreams are dead because they had somebody who taught them wrong. They didn't know what to do next. And they didn't have a good system, a good step-by-step process. And I know that that is what I have. I've proven it over and over and over again. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people to be successful. And I'm going to bring that to you instead of just keeping it for myself in my business and growing my business and letting it expand and expand and explode around the world and working. I've been traveling to countries all over the world. It's so exciting. It's so fun for me and it's so fulfilling. But I'm done keeping it to myself. Now I'm bringing it to you. And I'm going to be posting regularly. I'm going to be here for you so that I can help you and guide you in your business. So join me. Excited to have you here. And I'll see you in the next episode.